What's good, everybody? Another day to yap again. Fix your posture, transform your presence. That's what we are talking about today. The moment you fix your posture, there will be a shift in your presence. If initially you used to be a shy person and you change your posture, you fix your posture, over time you will see that the bar will shift from being shy to being bold. The bar will actually move towards the bold arena, and it has to be a conscious thing. You have to be deliberate about it if you want to see a transformation in your presence, because everybody has presence. But the funniest thing is, a lot of people kill their presence. That when they move into life, into society, into different environments, people don't even know that they exist. They are literally invisible. There are a lot of men that move around as invisible men. I used to be in that camp before, camp invisible men. Like, we'll move around life and people will not even notice that you're existing. It's a very funny camp to be in. But when you fix your posture, there will be a change. And these things are progressive. Having an electric presence is a progressive thing. It's a progressive thing. It takes time. It's in stages as well. It's in stages. The only thing I know that would probably amplify your presence is body game. But posture has to be the foundation. Your posture has to be the foundation of everything. Because you could actually have a very solid body game. And it's very possible, very, very possible, that you won't have presence. It's very possible. It's very possible. The only thing people will see is, oh, this guy, he has muscles. But they won't feel that spiritual connection. They won't feel it. They won't feel your force field. At all. They won't feel your force field. It's deeper than just body game. That's why I say the foundation is your posture. Your posture, your body language. It's very, very important when it comes to your presence. When it comes to transforming your presence, upscaling your presence over time. Your body language, posture, which is part of it, is very, very vital. Because you cannot be moving with a weak body, or you cannot be signaling weakness and expect a powerful presence. You can't. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it even does. But when you have a good posture, a solid base, a foundation that you can build on, you would see different degrees and levels of your presence radiating. And it takes time. You have to master it. Everything here I'm saying is about, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. You have to not rush things. You have to have some level of, what is the word? You have to take it easy with yourself when it comes to your presence. You have to take it easy. You have to, because it's not something that is second nature. It's something that you are learning, and it's something you are trying to enhance and improve. So you must be patient with yourself. The process, the learning process, you have to be patient with it before you start seeing tangible results. Because all these things I'm saying, when it came to posture in particular, I think that was probably like 2023. Yes, I think 2023. Was it 2023? Yeah, I think 2023. That was when, I started. The only difference is some people say it's very short because it's 2026 now. Some people say it's very short. It's just because me personally, I am a fast learner. I can learn things fast. Especially things I'm very, very interested in and I'm obsessed with it. I can learn it fast. But 2023 to now, that's a lot of months and years in between. So you have to be patient with yourself. You have to give yourself a lot of grace. Because one of the things you must understand about posture is it boils down to one, you must have to you must have to see yourself first in a positive light. You must have to see yourself in a positive light, and you must have to appreciate the fact that you want to be better. You want to improve. Presence doesn't just come like that. It comes with a certain level of intention from your own part. You have to play a part in when it comes to your presence. You have to play your part. That's why I'm talking about posture. If you fix your posture, a slouching back would signal weakness. And I'm not saying that there are people that have slouching backs that don't have magnetic presence. They do have. But I'm just telling you, when it implies generally. But an exception doesn't make the rule. That's one thing you have to understand. So we are talking based on general consensus. So there are things you have to do when it comes to your posture. You must realize that you must have a relaxed chest. A relaxed shoulder, an open chest, a tall spine, and a level head. Not the head that is always like this. And you must have a walking style as well. You must have a walking style that has rhythm and intent. Has that swagger to it as well. All these things, you bring them together, you mesh them together. They make your presence amplified. And just like I think in one of the videos I've talked about this, where I took some time when I was staying at one of my friend's apartment, or an apartment at that time. I was learning how to walk. I was owning my walking style. You have to own your walking style. You have to own your walking style. Own it. Everybody has their walking style, and everybody's born with a walking style. But when you own it and say, this is my walking style, that's when you see a lot of changes in your presence. Because now the walking style, now you have owned it. It now has a name. It has an identity. But when it doesn't have an identity, it's just like someone will say, that's a bastard. That's a bastard. That's a bastard child. A child who doesn't have father and mother. It doesn't have an identity. But when you own your walking style, it now becomes you, and it now has an identity. That when you move, people will feel that identity. Let me even say that entity. People will feel that entity. When you move, people feel that entity, because now it has taken a different form. From being shapeless now to having a form of its own, because you have given it an identity. That's how deep it is. It sounds like it's one of all these metaphysical stuff or spiritual stuff, which is somehow true in some sense, but it's something that you can learn. You see all the things I've said about having an open chest, a relaxed shoulder, a straight spine, and a level head. Not the head that's always bending down. I'm not saying you can't bend your head down when in certain scenarios or instances, but you must always walk like this, have a walking style and walk like that. You know, don't be fear, don't be scared of the world. You must be open to the world and not closed, but open to the world. It signals confidence. Signals confidence. Once you transform your posture, I will say it again, even before body game, people felt my presence. Because I started thinking back and looking back, like, it's like this body game overshadowed the whole posture stuff. And I was like, no. People actually noticed me. Yes. Another thing, even before the body game, there was charisma, there was presence. Yes, it's now I remember. Because the girl I was dating at the time I wasn't practicing body game. And she told me, I love your charisma. And that took my confidence level to like another different atmosphere or stratosphere, whatever sphere you want to call it. It took it to another realm. When she said that, I was like, what the fuck? Mind my language, I'm sorry for saying YouTube, I beg. But you know, it took my confidence to another height. I wasn't practicing body game. It's just that body game made it amplified everything on a different level again. But before then, I had presence, mad presence. Still I remember. It's just that I wasn't going out often as that much, so people didn't feel it. But the people that were close to me, they felt it. They knew something is different. The way I moved, the way I walked, I had a walking style and I owned it. And it became an entity. The day I identified with it, it became an entity. That when I move, you feel it. You have to feel it. So when you fix your posture. Once you fix your posture, forget it. Presence will transform. You transform your presence. And you know, confidence as a whole comes from, you know, when most times it comes from when you succeed in something, you progress in something, you promise yourself that you do something and you do it, like, and you see yourself doing it and you achieved something and you achieved it, like, it's you from there. Before you know it, your confidence level goes up. There's a step up in your confidence level because you promised yourself something and you did it. There's a spike in your confidence level and you move different. When you achieve something, you move different. There's your level of confidence has increased. So it's crazy. Your posture is the base, the foundation of everything. Your posture. You must learn how to walk. As I said, once you have you have a walking style, you develop it. Identify with it. A lot of people are moving in this world, like they I don't even know, they have a walking style, but they don't even know it's a walking style, and they have not identified with that walking style at all. And that's why when they move around, they don't even have any presence. I'm telling you, you see a fat person, and the person has crazy presence. Crazy presence, because they identified with their walking style. They identified with it and became an entity. Now when they move, people feel it. They might be fat, but the way they carry their body, it's electric. It's electric. Once they move, you feel it. You feel the presence instantly. It's something you must work on by the end of the day if you want to transform your presence. I wish I've done a little bit of justice to this. I love talking about posture and I will keep talking about it. I think I'm obsessed with it, with the fact that a lot of people don't even care about this and they don't know about it on a deep level because they don't observe, they don't look around, they don't see, they don't observe. Many people are not are not observers of what is going on in their environment. They just live life, just going through life like that. I used to be that type of person, but until you stumble on body game and you stumble on game itself, not body game. You stumble on game and you realize a lot of things and you're like, wow, this world is profound and interesting. For he who wants to listen and he who wants to see things, you will see patterns. You will see them manifest. You will read them and interpret them. Once you have accepted that they exist, it's a reality that I wish most people will stumble into and grab it and run with it. So your posture is very, very important. Your posture is very, very important. If you want to have present, fix your posture. So that's it, guys. Don't want to make this video so long. Have a great day and stay blessed. We'll talk and yap again in the next video. Bye, guys.